Hey everybody, welcome to the Brutality Battle Report. I'm back with the followers of Isaac, and they have roused the wrath of the Ware's master, the Beast. So we have to have a boss fight in this mission. We're being hunted down for revenge after we raided their encampment, freed some of the captives, got a cool healing potion and some psych out, some weird psychoactive chemicals, and some people went insane because they got killed. Legs the centipede, and also unfortunately Ira got beat down and earned an insanity point over the last mission. So everyone's kind of leveled up, which is good because it'll balance out the fact that we're in a boss fight now. We've got 8 points for the models in our warband, actually 9 points of models in our warband, as both Ira, the weaponsmith, Isaac, and Legs are all worth a point and a half each, so that's a total of 6 points amongst them. And then, actually it is 8, because then it's Cora and Wheels, who will be the other 2 models. That'll take me 8 total. So we'll see what happens. We'll show the table, we'll see what the mission's like to fight the boss, and we'll get this underway. So here's my 8-point warband, almost 9, from Isaac's followers. We've got Legs and Wheels, my 2 centipedes, fast models. Legs is upgraded to be an ambusher, so he can deploy anywhere as movement in his first turn on the table, not within 4 of the enemy. Wheels is just fast, and then we have Ira, my melee model, and then 3 range models. Isaac's my leader. He's got some pretty impressive stats now, 4 hit points. He's move 6, fight 6, does dex 7, will 5, 1 attack, and a 5 or less save. And then he's got his range weapon with 2 shots, piercing and unarmed. And if a model ends within 4 inches, he shoots him. He can also make healing potions with his chemistry skill. I've got my weaponsmith, who's a healer within 6. He's now a shredder, which means that he makes 2 wound rolls instead of 1 when he does his range attacks, which is pretty sweet. And he's got a save of 4, will 7, 3 hit points, fight 4, and dex 6. And then finally, we've got Cora. She's just a ranged model so far with piercing. And she has protect within 6 inches of power she's learned as well. This is it, Borderlands style, the final fight, fighting the boss. So the boss is going to be a melee model, which means he's going to be move 8. He's going to be fight and dex, I think 7. He's got 10 hit points, will of probably 7 or 8, and then 3 attacks, 4 or less save, and he counts as being armed. He also has 2 free model traits and a model ability. All that's said and done, because he's from the same faction, he's a regenerator, -1 to wound rolls. He gets the Berserker upgrade, so he's +2 to wound chart rolls, and he gets +1 attack for every enemy within 6 inches of him. His stats all added together, he's movement 8 inches, fight 7, dex 7, 10 hit points, will 7, 2 attacks base, +1 for the bonuses, and then a save of 6 or less. And he has lightning fast for +2 to run and charge rolls. Deploy anywhere within 10 to try and do this, and Legs is going to pop out anywhere we're not within 4. Now, we're trying to get to these 3 objectives in the back here that will help us defeat him. They're not altars or scavenge points, and they're used when I activate them, I roll d10. On a 1 to 3, I take a damage with no saves and no wound chart roll because they backlash. It's like the energy juicing him up. On a 4 to 6, we deactivate it. Do not remove this objective and deal the boss 1 damage with no saves. 7 to 9, remove the objective and deal 2 damage with no saves. Then overload, remove the objective, deal the active model 3 damage with saves allowed, and deal the boss 1 damage with no saves and 2 bleeding tokens. Legs, you're my savior here. Then we deploy within 10. He's going to try and come after us. We're going to go over here with the weaponsmith. Ira's going to take one for the team and have him chase him. I think so is Wheels. And then the boss is going to sit up top with Cora. No time limit for this game. We go until either we're all dead or he's dead. The boss is going to activate first each turn, and then after every 2 player models activates, he's going to go again. So he gets to just keep activating around because he's like a big super boss monster. Not going to keep track of rounds and victory points. I lose if I die. I win if I kill him. We earn victory points for every wound that we cause him. So that's going to give us our experience at the end of the game. So he'll go after models near an objective first because he knows we're trying to break them, and then after the next closest thing afterwards. So he's going to walk over to Ira, going 8, because he's super fast with his first activation. And then he's going to try and charge. So he didn't end within 4 of someone with sentry. So does he charge at -2 because of our flashbangs? 1 inch, he doesn't. He doesn't move. But lightning fast, you idiot. So he does move. So he's going to make it in. And in he goes. Ira is a fighter, so he's going to get to strike first, which is sweet, and make his 2 attacks. He has a fight skill of 7 or less. And we hit a crit and a hit. Oh, 3 armor rolls. Now he's got a 6 or less armor, so not likely we wound him. But a 9 will do it. Bam, down to 9 left. Good job, Ira. And now he tries to crush you. So 2 models within 6, so he's got 2 base, charged, and then 2 bonus. hitting on his melee of 7 or less, because he's a boss. 4 hits on Ira. Okay, well, Ira, stick the landing. You get minus 4 or less on this, because you're armor 4. Pass 2, fail 2, take 2 damage. Got 1 health left. Ruh-roh. Driven back 2 inches, like so. You really need to get out of here and get chased by somebody else. I think before we do that, yeah, we're gonna move. We're gonna go with you because you want to get into. No, we want you to go afterwards. We're within 12, which is what we want for our weaponsmith here. So he's going to, as a free action, try and heal Ira, which he fails. So he's gonna take a wound to do it, but he'll heal 1 wound off of Ira with healing. Then he's gonna aim as his move action, and he's gonna shoot into this this crazy boss. We're 3 inches up, so we're elevated. 2 shots with a ranged weapon. And remember, these do 2 injury rolls instead of 1. 8's gonna hit against his dex of 7. Rerolling the 2. 10 will hit for crits, so 3 hits total. And he's piercing. So the critical, they're both at -1 armor, so the armor goes down to 6. Or 5, sorry. But he fails both of them. Oh my god. So he takes 2 more damage. Down to 7. And then last roll. He fails that one too. Down to 6. And then what happens in the injury rolls? Now he's -1 of these rolls, but I rolled 2 dice because of my shredder ability. 10 goes to a 9. He's bleeding. He's all done. So then it's another action by Ira. Do you want to go with Ira? I think we do. I think we do. We just try and put as much damage on the guy as we can, or do we just run away? He's going to charge us, and we're going to go first no matter what. I think we keep leading him away. I think we lead him this way. Or we just wait. We don't burn the action. We go with somebody else. We go with Cora. Just aim and shoot. So 2 shots, just from a normal piercing gun. Hitting on +2. So it's going to be +2 on his 7, which means a beat of 5. 6+. Rerolling for elevated. Gets 1 hit. And then his armor roll is a 9. So we do trigger our piercing. And he passes his armor save though. That was 2 activations though, so he's gonna go again. So he just moves towards the closest thing he can see and then charges and passes with a 5. So he's gonna go right into Ira again. But Ira's a fighter. He takes a damage actually from bleed. Down to 5 now. Ira goes first with his 2 attacks. 7 or less. Come on, ninja. Hits twice. 2 armor saves of 6 or less. Passes them both. And then he's gonna fight again. So once again, he's got 3, 4 for charging, 5, 6 for his friends nearby. Sorry, 2, 3 for charging. 4, 5. These will all miss. He hits twice. 4 or less. Come on, Ira. You can live. You live and take another one. Injury roll for you. Actually, you should take an injury roll from before. +2 is a 5. And then the other one is a 10. Oh, critical hit. He's dead. That's Ira out. Alright, well, do you go? You have a 6-inch range gun. We make you chase us. This is what we do. We train for this all week. We're going to move back 8. And just hang out while they're shooting. We just want you to come after us when we go again. You need to be closest. You're just going to stand over here. Got to be closer than Cora. And I guess then we could shoot. So we'll just take a shot with our gun. Just 1 dice. Hitting on an 8+. We miss. And then Isaac's going to go. He's going to aim and then plug twice into the boss. So it'll hit twice. 2 armor saves, 6 or less. Pass them both. Oh, Isaac, that didn't go well. 2 models gone. So walking back within 2 again. The beast moves. Takes on the damage though from bleeding, down to 4. What's our event for the start of the turn? 16. Fighting Preacher, 2 burning tokens randomly on a model on the table. 1, 2 would have been Ira, 3, 4, 5. 5, so it's actually Cora's got 2 burning tokens. One of those tokens during her turn, they're both gone. 2 are not. I feel like he's going to staunch the bleeding on himself instead of charging, because otherwise I just walk around basically this guy until he dies. So I'm going to say if he has a bleeding token, he'll take the damage from it, but then he'll just give up his next combat to staunch. And so it's just you. You're going to appear over here. You're doing it, legs. And you're going to stand up. It counts your move action to appear anywhere on the table, not within 4 of the enemy. And then you're going to try and bop the button. What happens? 4, deactivate, do not remove this objective and deal the boss 1 damage with no saves. Bzzz, you start deactivating it. That's it, that's turn. So round 2, the boss always goes first. Now the boss is going to change direction though, because there's someone next to an objective and that becomes his priority. So he's going to walk his 8, heading over here. You can't charge. He's pissed that you did that, legs. So he's going to try and run after you. And he's lightning fast. The +2 can go max of 10. He's going to go 5. And head over this way. Well, I guess you try and shoot again. We're gonna start with, I think, just Isaac, and he's gonna try and plug him in the melee. We crit him and hit him again. So with the crit, that's gonna be 2 saves at -1 to his armor, but he passes both, or no, he fails both of them, goes down to 2 because of my piercing, and then 1 more save. No, he passes. So Isaac all done. Then we go with, do we go with legs and chase him? Yeah, we chase him with legs, just to keep him closest. He's fast, he's gonna go 8, be within 6, and then shoot. Single shot, trying to beat that 7, nope, misses. He's all done. So then it's the boss man, the beast goes again, goes 8, walks over to here, and then he's gonna charge poor legs. +2, -2, so 3 inches, he'll fail. And that's because of his flashbang. So then we go again. We're gonna use Cora. She's gonna take some shots, trying to beat 7s, misses twice, and that was with her aim bonus because she needed to get +2. Yeah, still need to roll an 8, so didn't do it. I need to roll a 6 basically with the +2. And then we'll go with the weaponsmith, and oh no, we're gonna go with legs. He's gonna boop the button again. He's gonna move over here, try and get like somewhere safe, and then boop the button and roll a 7. Destroys the objective and deals 2 boss the damage, and that's gonna kill him, but he's gonna come back with 1 hit point from his feet. He's a regenerating creature. So he managed to blow that up, and he comes back with a point. His leg's all done. So instead of his activation, he'll use his other feet to just heal the damage and go to 2. Walk over to next to legs, and then charge, makes it. He's got 3, 4 for charging, and then 5 for, 2, 3 for charging, 4 for somebody being nearby. On 7 or less, crit and 3 more hits, so 5 saves for legs, who has a 3 or less save. No, 4 or less save. Pass, or 5, so only 2 fails, takes 2 damage. But then injury roll +2, that's an old 10. He's dead from critical. But at least, you know, legs earned some XP from zapping that guy. And it's just the weaponsmith left. He's going to use a free action to try and heal himself and fail the test. So he'll just not take a damage to pass. And then try and shoot him in the back. Back arc. 10 will hit with a crit for 2 hits. And actually the back arc and aiming is going to hit as well because he used the free action to use the powers. So 3 armor rolls. This could kill him. Can you do a weaponsmith? He's armor. With piercing, 2 of these rolls are going to be on a 5 or less. And he passes 1, fails 1. The last one, 6 or less, he passes. He's down to 1. He's both his feats. Ugh. Round 3. The big guy goes first. We're not near an objective, so it's going to be closest guy, which will be the weaponsmith. He's going to walk over here. Uh-oh. Does he end within 4 of Isaac? He does. Within 4. So then he will take his sentry shots, 2 shots. Hit once, but he passes the save, and then he charges into the weaponsmith, -2/+2 from lightning fast reflexes, but 8 will make it, and then fights. All right, well now he's mad. 2 +1 for charging, +3 people within 6, so 6 attacks, 7 or less, all simultaneous though. All hits, so 7 saves for the weaponsmith. His armor is only 3. He is exploded with his 2 wounds left, but does he go down swinging? 1 attack, kill him! Con! He misses. Not great for us. We just lost the weaponsmith, but we get to go with both these guys now. We want to get away. So we're going to start with Isaac. He's going to walk. So he's going to walk 2 over, 3 down, and then 1 away, just to be a little bit further off. And he's going to, I guess, aim as a free action and shoot. His +2 for his aiming means he's trying to hit 6s. And he does once. This could be it. 6 or less, he's alive. Otherwise, he's toast. Nope, he's dead. And that's it. Isaac manages to drop the beast. Wow. Well, only 3 of us survived of our warband. But we did earn a bunch of experience from the 10 that we managed to kill. And of course, because he's healing, we got to get those extra ones as well. So over the course of it all, Isaac did 4 damage to him. Plus, he survived as a warband leader for 5, 6. Plus he was in the victorious side for 7. So he's going to go to 20 experience. Let's make 7 quick learner rolls. 2, 4, 5, 6. He earns 5 more experience. That shoots him up to here, which means he's going to get ranged. Hit rolls get +1. Fighting skill also gets +1. Gain the next highest modifier to a known passive skill. Model sets to healthy stats between mission automatically. Gains the next highest modifier to a known passive skill. Chooses a power to apply automatically each turn, not as an action, and gains the highest modifier to a known passive skill. Never mind, click order is just once. So he only got 1 extra experience for that. So he didn't get 5, he's at 21. So he's not quite as high as he would be. 21 is still only... He doesn't get the automatic power, basically. Chemistry's going to go into a 4+ roll, so let's see if he makes another healing potion this game. 4+. Sure does. He's got 2 healing potions now, 2 heal pots. He resets to healthy automatically between games. I guess his power armor's like totally switched on now. And he's +1 all range rolls. 21 experience. Pretty sweet, Isaac. Then we've got legs. Sorry. The other centipede's going to go to 5 rolls because he just was actually 6 because he survived one on a winning team. Guy goes to +2, and then legs, who gained an insanity point, which means he's at 2 insanity points now. Jumps up 5, 3 from the damage he did, and then 4 for being in the winning team. Actually, sorry, it only goes up 4. That's right, he didn't survive the game. So he'll go to 12. It's +1 stat increase and another passive skill. Him surveying for +1 of the exploration chart and an extra wound. So he's got 4 wound now. He's a tough little droid. Been through a lot together. Or was it 5? She survived, was on the winning team, so she'll go to 7, and that means she'll get a new passive skill too. Or no, she'll get +1 to one of her passive skills. She upgrades her class. Sweet. Isaac's at 4 points, Legs is at 3.5, and Wheels is at 1.5 now. So my point value is just shot right up. Core goes to 1.5, and we're going to make her some kind of sniper, I think. What's a cool upgrade class for a gun? I like that. Hunter, movement 8. That's going to be fight. She'll go to 5, stay at 5 actually. Dex stays at 5 as well. Hit points stay at 3, will 5. Goes to 2 attacks though. And a save of 3, so she'll gain a bonus attack, and she can shoot out of line of sight. The Weaponsmith was at 6, did a wound, and was on the winning team for 8. Tagging to a 6+, and then last but not least, Ira, who's now at 3 insanity points, gets 3 for the wounds he did, and then was on the winning team for 4. Puts him at a grand total of 12, and that means he can choose another passive skill and get +1 a stat. His hit points 4, and his insanity is now at 3. So he's got to make a check, whip check on a will of 5 or less, or gain an insanity. He fails. So what happens to him? He's going to gain this insanity. 4. Overly cautious, cannot be given free actions. Just reading the monster point values here, which means I got them slightly wrong. Isaac is now at 2 points. So he's 2. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, so that's going to be 4.5, 6.5, and then, 7 total, 8.5 now is my total, right? 2, 4, plus 3 is 7, 8.5, 9, 10 actually, 10 total. So we've leveled up to 10 points total, 10-point warband with all the experience we've accumulated. And we've beaten the boss, which means that this arc of the campaign, I guess, is done. And we're going to move on to new territories for Isaac and his followers. Maybe get some other bad guys or play against another warband. We didn't get any favor points from that game because there was no, it wasn't a scavenge mission. So I guess we do technically get a favor point from that game. I'll put us at 2 favor points overall of the 3 we needed. So technically we didn't win the campaign, but we did survive. Although Ira went insane. Yeah, we've died a few times each. So there we go, end of my mini campaign. 2 favor points out of the possible 5. I could have needed 3 to win. And we didn't earn Ishtar's favor, but Isaac did survive and learn a whole bunch going through the wastelands as I tried all these solo missions for Brutality. So big thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I do really want to play Brutality some more. I'm hoping some folks will come in with some warbands to give it a shot. And we can try out all the co-op, like the head-to-head missions as well. But this was just as much fun playing by myself and having the experience of all the random encounters and stuff too. So we'll see you next time for more indie war games. Till then, Ash, happy war gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.